Good morning to all. Today we learn about Sarvangasana. Everybody knows Sarvanga Asana is the mother of the asanas. Sarva means all, each and every one. Anga means parts of the body. Internal organs, it may be external organs. So how to practice today we will discuss about this. Now we are starting Sarvangasana. So this is Sevasana. Now take slow breathing and lift your both legs slowly and fold it, supporting with the both arms under the hip joints. So this is the initial process. Those who are freshers, Sarvangasana, they can do easily in this way. Here, this posture is called Viparita Karni. Again, we will come back and slowly stretch your legs to the floor. And lay down in Sevasana. So, actual process is now starting. While inhaling, slowly lift your legs and both legs come to 90 degrees, stay there. So this is called Pada Uttana Asana. Uttana means extended. Then again inhaling, slowly lift your waist also, supporting with the both arms under the hip joints. Come to just like Kama. This is second stage Viparita Karni. Here also take 5 breathings. Stay there. Breathe slowly. Then again take deep inhalation and exhaling slowly lift it, come to Viparita Karni Mudra 2. Again stay here. Take 5 normal breaths. Then slowly take deep inhalation and exhaling, slowly bend your legs to forward towards head. Come to Dandasana. It is upwards. So Urdhva Mukha Dandasana. Stay here 2 or 3 breathings. Then again deep inhalation, exhaling, slowly lift the both legs and come to straight line. Legs, thighs, trunk and shoulders, all the organs of the body should come in a line. It is called Sarvanga Asana. This is Sarvanga Asana Sthiti. Sthiti means stage. Take here at the beginning 5 breathings. Slow inhalation, slow exhalation. 5 breathings enough. Or by regular practicing, you can increase many more breathings here itself. Then while exhaling, down the both legs towards head. And again come to Urdhva Mukha Dandasana. Then take deep breathing here. And again exhale. Slowly place your both toes at back of the head. The leg should be tight and straight. The hand should be locked at back of the backbone. So this is called Halasana. At the beginning stage, stay here with 5 normal breathings, not deep breathings. Then while exhaling, fold your knee joints and press the ears with the knee joints and catch the feet with both hands It is called Karna Pidasana. It is also another stage of Sarvanga series. Karna means ears. We are pressing ears with the knee joints. 5 normal breaths here. After that, inhaling, come to Halasana stage. Get back hands to back. Then inhaling, stretch both legs as much as possible. So this is Supta Konasana. Supta means sleeping stage. Kona means angle. Supta Konasana. This is also another stage of Sarvanga. Take 5 breathings here and come to close. Then while inhaling, slowly lift the legs. Come to Urdhva Mukha Dandasana. Then again inhaling, lift the legs slowly. While exhalation, fold right leg and keep it on left thigh. Then fold left leg also, keep it on right thigh. Then keep them straight. Bring your hands to the knee joints and place it. This is called Urdhva Mukha Padmasana. Then slowly, with normal breathings, tie the Padmasana with both hands over the thighs. This is called Garbha Pindasana. This is another posture of Sarvanga series. Then inhaling, remove the both legs and come to the Sarvanga stage. Be there. Now take deep inhalation. While exhalation, slowly stretch right leg to back, place it on floor and then get it back. Again, while inhalation, keep the left leg also same on the floor at back and exhaling, get it back. Slowly lift it and come to Sarvanga stage. Then take deep inhalation and while exhaling, come to Viparita Karni posture. 3. Then take deep breathing and exhaling slowly down the trunk. Place it on the floor and be in Padottasana. Again take deep inhalation and exhaling slowly down the both legs and place them on the floor and lie in Shavasana posture. Again, while inhaling, keep your both arms beside the head and lift your chest as much as possible. Fold your neck towards back and stay there. Now inhaling, stretch your both hands with Namaskara up to 45 degrees and again exhale there and inhaling, lift legs also up to 45 degrees. This is the Uttana Padasana. This asana is final posture of Sarvanga series. We always ends with this Uttana Padasana. This is the counter posture of all the series of Sarvangasana. Now exhaling, come to Shavasana stage and lay down. Take rest The benefits of the Sarvangasana. Sarvangasana means all the organs of the body. It helps to strengthen the internal organs and external organs of the body. This asana is also called mother of the asanas. It helps just like a mother to our body. This asana especially tone up the endocrine glands. Who are regularly practice this Sarvangasana may get good health and avoid so many health diseases. The hereditary diseases also should be restricted by regular practice of this asana. The diseases like hyperacidity, hypertension and thyroid problem, diabetic, so many diseases are prevented through this practice of Sarvangasana and also cured by regular practice. The backbone never bend at any age by regular practice of this asana. It is a very important asana among the yogasanas. The practitioner should take care. Some of the hints given here, they should follow the breathing process along with the movements of the asana. Breathing system is the most important process in the practice of every asana. So we have to take care about the breathing system. Those who are suffering from heart problems and high blood pressure should not do this asana, but blood pressure patients can practice very beginning halasana few seconds, then come to Sarvangasana sthiti. That is also in the observation of a senior person. Thank you to all.